Alright, so for 4-6, use a double jump character. This is a fantastic level to save for last because what you can do is you can actually just jump around the outskirts of the level and none of these saw blades should ever hit you. I'll do the same thing with Ogmo and then I'll quickly move on. Like, I love the easy levels like this because I don't have to explain a whole lot. I can just be like, just do this, and it's like, it's super obvious and easy for people to do. I'll do it one more time as the kid though, just for good measure though. So for Thistle, you can use a bunch of different characters for this. Yeah, I'll use Fly Wrench for this. Because, like, honestly, I don't really have a good strat for this. I just kind of do it. Do you get hit right there? So, oh. So I guess you could do that. Oh, it's going to be really hard for you to tell, but the biggest part of the strat right at the start is to jump at that wall, slide down it, and then run straight through. I think any character should be able to get through if you do that. Okay, Ogmo didn't, but what about the kid? Yeah, the kid did, so you can really do this level with just about any character. I'm going to do it as the kid. But you gotta realize that the level's gonna be different for everyone, and if I tried showing off how every character got through this, it would take a while. But, like, besides just sliding down the left wall, I really don't have a definitive strat on how to do this. So if you want to do this level first, or have it be one of the first levels you do, that would be excellent and preferable. Or otherwise, Fly Wrench I guess is a good choice, as long as you get a bit of a head start against the saw blades. For Billy Boy, you want to use Gish, because his ability to cling to the ceiling is absolutely important. You need to cling to the ceiling in certain spots. As you jump across that first lava ball, you need to cling onto the wall here, jump up here, and then cling to the ceiling here. I'll do it again. So like that, and then like that. So now you're here, cling to the ceiling here. Here, I'll do it again. So just like this, that, and like that. So now you're down here. And from here you just jump straight up, cling to the ceiling, and as that fireball comes over, you just do that. Cling up to the ceiling here, and here you want to wait for that bounce right there. See how the fireballs come down in pairs? And see how that second fireball bounced? That's what you're looking for. When you see that bounce, that's when you want to gun it. So just like that. Except, whenever you cling onto the ceiling in this game, and you pause and you unpause, you stop clinging to the ceiling, unfortunately, so sorry about that, Depth, but so I'm waiting for that bounce as a visual cue, and then I gun it. I let go, and I fall down, and I grab, and I get to the end. So I'll do it again. So let's say you're here, and there you go. And now from here, all you gotta do is wall jump up to the ceiling here, and you're waiting for this fireball to finish bouncing. The fireball launcher that's above me, the one that bounces more, you're waiting for that one to go away, and then you just go straight through. Now from here, you're just waiting for the fireball up top to launch, and there you go. It's a really easy level once you know that Gish just wrecks it. I actually saved this level as one of the last ones I do because it's so consistent. There you go. Now for Glut, use a double jump character. I use the kid just because he's the easiest one to control. And run straight through when you have openings. This first part shouldn't give you any problems whatsoever because you can simply just double jump and ignore it. The only real part of this level that can kill you is just timing it so that you get past this saw blade over here on the right. But once you have an opening, just run straight through. One thing to keep in mind though is that saw blade just sort of kind of go through the floor a tiny amount, so you need to be wary that saw blade can sometimes catch you up. You can always wait it out if it is going to hit you. Now for Gallow, what you should do is you should use Kid. However, I have seen people do this with Fly Wrench. I'm just going to do it with Kid just because I imagine doing it this way would be a lot easier. So from here, all you do, slide up the left wall, double jump through the portal so that you go through like this, come around clockwise, and jump through. Come back around. Now we're just going to wait. Jump over here on the left side. You should slide up that wall enough so that you don't have to do like some weird tricky jump. So it should be alright. Now here, you just wait for the fireballs and jump over them one at a time. I really don't have a trick for this because unfortunately this is just one of those levels where there's not really like a super secret awesome way to get through this every single time. You kind of just have to do it over and over and over again until you get it, unfortunately. So this could be a good level to do first, I guess. I do, however, have a trick for the very end. What I used to do is I would run off this edge and I would actually slide off this so that I could jump up here. I don't recommend doing that at all. What I learned you can actually do is you can just run off and just jump straight to it. So just jump up to this block and jump upwards. It's a lot easier than trying to do something else like this, or trying to like drop down onto that little block down there and jump over to Bandage Girl. So now for 411X, which one was this? Oh, this is a ridiculously easy level. You shouldn't have any problems with this whatsoever. It's another fantastic level to save for last because the double jump character just completely wrecks it. Alternatively, I guess, if you didn't have the kit for some reason, you could use Fly Wrench instead. Except I'm having like a really hard time jumping up there. Just like that. I shouldn't have to explain it more than that. Now, for this level, there isn't really a good strat to do this on console. You kind of end up just playing this level normally. If you're doing this on PC, you can use Captain Viridian in order to completely cheese out this level. Otherwise, you're kind of stuck with, like I said, just playing through the level normally. There isn't a good way to... My inputs are getting dropped really badly. That's the second time I tried double jumping up that wall and it didn't happen. But, oh well. Like I said, you're kind of just stuck. Oh, I'll just do it with me, boy. You're kind of just stuck playing this level like you normally would, unfortunately. Oh man, I'm just getting wrecked by this level for some reason. So for this level, do whatever you want. Like I said, there really isn't anything I could do to really say how to do this level easier. Unfortunately, I wish I could. So if you're having trouble with this level, I recommend doing it first. Especially because those eye lasers are sometimes really inconsistent and they like to move faster and hit you. This, however, is a level where if you have a double jump character, you can completely wreck it because if you just continually go around the room counterclockwise and double jump up this little shaft, you shouldn't have any problems whatsoever as long as you grab the key before it falls down the little pit of spikes. If it does fall down there, just exit to map or character swap. I don't really feel like I need to explain anything more about this level. It's pretty easy.